Welcome to the EA Games Dome. Thanks for joining us. Tonight's game is a pivotal matchup between two teams with very high aspirations coming into the season as the Jaguars match up against the home team. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Jaguars have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Look at those guys down there. They can't even sit still. Heck, watching from up here almost makes me want to go down there and join in.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. The crowd is ready. The team. Let's get back to the play on the field. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. 48 back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 84 on the return. They'll take over at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Slings it to the outside. So a pickup of maybe 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Hands it off. Play action. Slings it out. He finds his man. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Firing leftward. One of the best and most exciting quarterbacks in the league. And he has a great arm. Is excellent at reading the defense.
The other thing he's got is patience, which is one of the underrated qualities in a quarterback. Having a good arm doesn't mean a whole lot if you have to try and muscle the ball into double coverage.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of 2.
26 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Hawkins, the lone setback. Looking to run it here. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
From the gun.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
With the pass, nice adjustment.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Eagle left.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throwing short to the right side. Breaking through. That was a great leaping catch.
And those guys practice those jump balls all the time. Now, you don't want to go up there and catch it too often because it's a good way to get decked. But he did what he had to make the big play.
Ball at about midfield.
Sideline to sideline.
Only one man back. Carter, the man in motion.
48-yard line.
Going to the left. So the toss play gets them enough for the first.
On the carry, Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Leftwich gets set. Carter, the motion man. He'll get it again. Washington breaks the play up in the backfield. Well, some valuable yardage on that one through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane. Or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
Leftwich gets set. Hands it off to the back.
Number 35, the back day, 11-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hand it off. Hawkins picks up just enough. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Second and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line.
12th play of this drive. Closing in with the pass, and this pass is completed. Leftwich has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
Only one man back. Hawkins. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Seven yards to go. Leftwich gets set. He was hit just as he threw. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Great pass. Another first down, this time through the air.
And if they're not just picking up first downs, they're picking up first downs on third down, which is even more impressive.
So it's first and goal. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Slings it to the outside. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
And that was a result of great play calling. They were able to get good chunks of yardage, and that moved the chain. And eventually, got them in the end zone.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 20, back to return.
Sends it sailing. from the 7-yard line. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Number 18 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
We'll see.
Number 20. Great fake. Looking for a receiver. Behind, but he has it. Miles ahead. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Going to the right. And he's tackled behind the line by Peterson. They lose a bunch on that tackle.
Yeah, he shot through the line almost untouched and made a great tackle on the back.
Only one man back.
14. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Henderson. Thankful just ran out of time.
That was just a relentless pass rush. They got off their blocks quickly, and they did a good job of running them down.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
Come on, partner.
Gets rid of it. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Williams will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
There's no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Get in there, Ron.
Hawkins, the lone setback. Pressure, steps up. He's taken down in the backfield by O'Neal. Good job coming up from safety to record the sack.
He runs like a cornerback, and he hits like a linebacker. This is just the kind of guy you want in your secondary.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Closing in with the pass. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into his zone. He threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Teal is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. From the 36-yard line. The 40, the 30. Here we go. The 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Punt coverage broke down on that one, John.
Here's a situation for the offense to take the momentum right back. They need to come out and go right at the defense to let them know they're ready to get a score of their own.
Williams in to kick this one off.
48 back to return.
Nice distance. From the 6-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
First and 10.
Here come the heat.
They give it to the halfback. The 30. Now that's a stiffy. Gain of 10.
26 on the carry. Gain of 10 on the play.
At the end of the first quarter, it's not enough. Baltimore 7. Jacksonville 7. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Not today, offense.
On the call, number 56 created problems in the backfield on that play. So that tackle now gives him 4. It came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
3rd and a deuce.
Third and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Tosses it out to the left. Hand off to the tailback. Pulls it. Hawkins did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Hands it off. He lost it. The Jaguars roll on. Big sigh of relief from the offense after the recovery.
That guy was right there to make the recovery.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 37.
Here come the heat.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Under pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
43-yard line.
Leftwich sets up. Hawkins. Nice play fake. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. 7th play of this drive. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, he finds his man. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Harris. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Using motion. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Perfect pass. He's always very composed in the pocket, John. Nothing rattles him.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle the pressure and find the open receiver, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 19-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. You got enough. That all you got?
They'll go with a run once again. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 16-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Pressure, throws it into the open field. Touchdown, Jaguars. By Byron Leftwich. Completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Hanson is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 20, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. Missed the tackle. Plows ahead. Baltimore heads out offensively down by 7.
Number 20 on the return.
The home team line up in the bunch formation.
22-yard line.
Closing in, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. John Henderson gets to the quarterback once again for his second sack.
You got to wonder why they didn't start paying extra attention to him after the first sack.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack. He gets the count. Throwing. He has room. The 30, the 40, across midfield. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, home team. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Didn't take them long, but they moved down the field quickly, John, taking less than a minute off the game clock.
If you're an offensive coach and you're writing up a game plan, that's exactly the picture you've got in your head. Taking the ball downfield fast.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 48, back deep to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 1. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Come on. Get in there. Here come the heat.
Tosses it right. Runs through the tackle. Steamrolls the defender. Decent gain, about 4.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
The Jaguars line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Sideline, sideline.
Hawkins. That play doesn't fool anybody.
The defensive line does a great job of staying at home, holding their assignment, because they were all over that draw play.
The Jaguars line up in the shotgun. Dropping back, throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 34. Sure, not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out into the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
1st and 10.
We'll see.
Only one man back. Number 20. Steamrolls the defense. So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Get in there.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. About a yard to go. Ball at midfield.
Give it all you got, T. Come on.
Using motion. Toss play to the left. Stiff arm to the ground. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Tucker was right there to break that play up.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Dropping back, under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage.
9-yard gain on the play.
Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
We'll see. Yeah.
Pass play here on 1st down. Looking downfield. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
As a defensive lineman, you love this because you know they're going to be passing. So you don't worry about a play pass or a handoff or anything like that. You just rush the passer. Hey, don't think the quarterback doesn't know that because he'll let the ball fly before he gets sacked by one of those guys.
Throwing. A little off target, but caught. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
Picked off. Loses the defender. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced them to make a bad throw to cover.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Using motion. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. Incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control. One thing you want to prevent as a defense is letting a quarterback get into a rhythm, especially in a hurried situation. So they may try and throw a few things at him, like a blitz or a change of coverage, and see if he can adjust to it quickly.
A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throat. This guy really let it go.
The coach is having them hurry it up. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Just because we're under 2 minutes doesn't mean a team has to run a 2-minute drill, especially right here. They're close enough where they can just call their regular plays like it's a normal drive. And as long as they do that, they should be able to get the lead going into the locker room.
Number 20, the deep back. He hands it off. Pressure with the throw. This one falls incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
I just don't know how you lose focus in a football game. The coach could get aggressive here, but knowing that he's got a chance for at least a field goal in the lead, he might just go with a run and see what it gets him.
Dropping back. Throwing. He hits his receiver, and he's forced out of bounds at the 22. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends. Hey, here's where the defense needs to take charge. Bust in there and get him for a sack.
Fifth play of this drive. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. And they go with a no-huddle. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He overthrew the target.
That pass was clearly overthrown. I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sideline. And if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score if the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. No one there, and now it's third down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third and long. Do they gamble here or just keep it on the ground?
With the score being as it is, it might just be better playing it safe. But that's the coach's decision, not ours.
Langford gets set. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. And the last place you want to drop a pass is the end zone.
The only thing he wants now is to get another chance. The coach might even want to go to him in the next play.
Gibson will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. 48 back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 3-yard line. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Passing on first down. Throws it. Jacksonville calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
First and 10.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, So they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
Back off, DB. Get in there, Ron.
With the pass, Jacksonville calls a timeout. They have one remaining. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
Leftwich gets set. Closing in, gets the pass off. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Hawkins, the deep pass, drops back, under pressure with the pass. A little off target, but caught. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Boyd will tie this game up if the field goal is good. And it's up. The kick is good. Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 20 back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 6.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Looking for room. At halftime, Baltimore 17. Jacksonville 17. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the second half.
And a short kickoff from the 11.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
We'll see. Ain't got nothing. Get at him, Pete.
Langford gets set. Walker in motion.
Tucker up. Stick up.
Dropping back to pass on first down. It's intercepted. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe 2 on the count. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 9 coming up here. Drops back, pressure coming, throws out to the left. Right, stops the play in the backfield. Hawkins did a nice job tracking that ball down.
Yeah, he did a nice job of putting that pass where only his receiver could make that catch.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
21-yard.
Gets the pass off. The short pass off the mark, and it's now fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt. The Jaguars now have a slim lead here in the second half. Hansen will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18 back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
First and 10. Ball on their own 24. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe two on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Jaguars coach feels fortunate that his team leads in this one, despite the play of his defense. He thinks that they're underachieving. And he told me that's partially due to a lack of focus. Look for much more inspired play from the defense in the second half as they try to protect their lead. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Walker did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Third and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Pressure, throwing, incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
This will be his second punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
29-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Gain of about 5.
With the carry, 5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 4 to go. The Jaguars line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard.
Dropping back, throws it, almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Closing in, throwing, great fingertip catch. That little dump off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're almost like long handoffs.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Cart goes in motion. Hands it off again, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Rice. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Second and long. They give it to the halfback. Just about 2 yards in the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Baltimore looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Throwing. And he makes the grab.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Hawkins, the lone setback. Leftwich with a man in motion. Again in the run. About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Give it all you got, G. Come on. Get in there. We got nut. Hit the ball.
We'll get the call again. Now that's a stiff arm. Breaking free. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
About 2 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Throws it, and it's complete. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
15-yard gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
No pass on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Owens dropped a sure touchdown on that play, John.
Usually he's pretty reliable around the goal line, and they really do like to go to him whenever they need a big catch. He just got to do a better job of watching the ball into his hand.
Leftwich gets set. Card in motion. Pressure, slings it to the outside. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Dropping back for the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. By Byron Leftwich. Throws his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Boyd comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Took a number of plays, but with each one, they were able to make their way toward the end zone and ended the drive with a touchdown. In a drive like that, one play builds on another, and they just seem to get a lot of rhythm going out there.
They took their time, they moved the chains, and really wore down those guys. The offense did a great job of moving the chain, and I think they looked their best right down there in the red zone. That's the kind of thing the coach likes to see from his offensive guys.
Number 20, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. He delivers the forearm. Runs over the tackle. No first downs on that last possession, John. Let's see what adjustments they've made here now to try to move the ball more effectively. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Across midfield.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blockers, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get at him, Pete. Fire out.
On the carry. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Right on time. The 10, 5, touchdown, Baltimore. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped until he reached the goal line.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. The 48 back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 2. Jacksonville just barely holding on to this lead.
Number 84 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19.
Bring that plane, baby.
The Jaguars using motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Leftwich really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on their own 33. Hawkins, the lone back.
Ball on the 34.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure. Surveying the field. Throws it. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Langford sets up. Gets the pass off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Come on now. Here come the heat.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Miller takes him down at the 21-yard line. So it's a first down after a nice run right up the middle.
Yeah, and it was all north-south running there. Not a lot of side to side. And that's exactly what you have to do to get to first.
Number 20, the lone setback.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll get the call. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Down inside the 15. Langford gets set. Man in motion. Just a field goal separates these two teams as we move to the fourth quarter with the score, Jacksonville 27, Baltimore 24. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass on the money. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
13-yard gain on the play.
It's first and goal. Ball 1.5 yards out. Number 20, the lone back. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 9. And that's a loss of 2.
Loss on the play.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package.
6-yard line.
Seventh play of this drive. Closing in, gets the pass off. Had a man in the end zone, but overthrew the pass.
You got to take your time and get your receiver a ball that he can make a play on. He didn't do it there.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. Dropping back with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Right here is where the kicker earns his paycheck. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. That kick will go right through, giving him his second field goal of the night. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Baltimore is lined up for the kickoff. The 48 back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 4-yard line. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here.
Come on, partner. That's all you.
Hawkins, the lone back. Left twitch with a man in motion.
2-yard line.
Tucks it away. Harris breaks the play up in the backfield. He found the ball carrier to make his fourth stop of the game. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Another run. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Fourth down now after the incomplete pass. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 29-yard line.
42-yard punt. Returned for a gain of 4 yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Langford sends a man in motion. On the ground. The defender brings him down at the 35. Number 20 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Under pressure, surveying the field. Throws it. He finds his man. Number 17 showed great body control to get to that ball and then pull it in.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Crossplay to the right. Might have lost a step on the toss.
12-yard gain on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Using motion. Hawkins. Pickup of about 8.
6 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Means comes in motion. Hawkins didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
And from the tailback, Washington stops the play in the backfield. Hawkins couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He has a lot of open field here. He had some room, but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Walker goes in motion. Pressure coming, looking deep to the right. It's caught. Langford picks up more yardage with that throw and has almost reached the 300-yard mark. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
94.
They're going with a form of bunch formation. About a 4-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Closing in. Rosen. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it's good. Good kick there, and he's accounted for 9 points of the total. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Williams in to kick this one off.
Number 84, back deep to return.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 10-yard line. Still running. Can't wrap it. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Get at him, D.
2-minute warning coming up. Leftwich sends a man in motion. Tosses it out to the right.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker to get in there and make the tackle. Now, that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Second and long coming up here. Hawkins. Maybe a yard on the draw.
1 yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to the final gun. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Leftwich gets set. With the pass, he finds his man. Great play there by Elliott.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball. Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Throw, and he makes the grab. Peterson makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. They'll head right back to the line. Dropping back, passes left. And this pass is completed. The 10-5 touchdown, Jaguars. Byron Leftwich had no trouble finding his receiver. He's now thrown for 4 touchdowns. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. A battle of high-scoring offenses today.
These coaches are drawing plans and counter plans, and they're both getting it done today.
Hansen comes in to kick off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 20 back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Langford back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 18.
Into the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
Pass play here on 1st down. The throw. Great throw. Baltimore calls a timeout. That's their first.
Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 36-yard line. The pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. He just overthrew that one.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
2nd down now. They have to get closer to the end zone. Out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby.
Looking downfield with the pass, and he hits his target. The 20. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on 1st down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. Touchdown, Baltimore. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. More points on the board, John.
Like the old West down there.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
48 back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 2. The Jaguars will start this drive from the 19. They have to get closer quickly so they can get the kicker in range to tie this game up before the clock expires. Baltimore comes out on a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. Steps up into the pocket. Has room. Jacksonville will call a timeout here. They have 2 left, right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of down.
Pressure coming, surveying the field. The pass ball's incomplete. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball. The defense can't relax here. All these guys need is a field goal. Once they pass midfield, the defense really has to tighten up.
Pressure. Gets the pass off target, and he gets it. The Jaguars call a timeout. That's their second. The home team line up in the quarter defense.
47-yard line.
Bring the pain. Sideline to sideline.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. Black got up and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
I'm expecting them to throw here on second down.
They only need to get into field goal range, so they don't need to hit a home run. Whatever they do, though, it's got to be quick.
Using motion. Closing in. Throwing. He goes up and grabs it. Left switch. Continues to add to his yardage total on that play, putting him over 350 yards. Third down, and they have to keep the ball moving quickly. Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. They've done very well on third down to this point. Stepping up, throws it, and he steps out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
They have a timeout left, so they may try to get the ball in a little closer for an easier field goal attempt. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. The 30. He shakes a defender. The 20. Hawkins contributed with a nice gain there.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang to running. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
And we'll see the kicker now on what could be the last play of the game.
You got to love a game that comes down to the end. If they try the field goal, the defense has to go back for that block. But they can't run into the kicker.
A field goal here ties this game up. And it's on its way. We are going to overtime. Wayne, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 20, back deep to return.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 8-yard line. Stiff arm. The 30. The 40. This game will be heading to overtime.
The score is tied.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Hansen will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18.
Short kickoff. From the 13. The home team will start this drive from the 28-yard line.
On the return.
Lots of action, lots of points, and we're tied up at the end of regulation, going to sudden death overtime. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Denied the caught. They move the sticks for that completion.
I tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line by Stroud. Good idea bringing the blitz here.
That was a heck of a play. I think he felt the rush coming. He just couldn't get out of there quickly enough.
Now in second and long after the sack. They come out in a dime package. Pressure coming with the throw. 6-yard gain.
18 on the reception. Gain of 6 on the play.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 48-yard line. Dropping back. Uses the pump. Throws it. Makes the adjustment. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on, D up. You know you got.
Left twitch. Get set. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 2nd and 9 coming up here.
Cowboy. Catch the ball, man. Yeah.
2nd and 9.
Pressure. Gets the pass off. Behind him, he has Harris. Stops him at the 45. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. The defensive line playing that one perfectly, John.
Yeah, they sure did. What the offense was trying to do there was make it appear like it was a pass play and hand the ball off to the back after the defense goes flying by. Just didn't happen out there on that one.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
15-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 15.
Come on,
Number 20, the lone back. Keeps it. Throws it. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Number 20.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Steps up. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Closing in, throwing. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
But he never saw him. He has to make better reads out there.
3rd and long. Langford sets up. Under pressure, he goes to the left side. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Elliott into return, and he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Carter, the motion man. Flag down.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
First and 15. Ball on their own 26. Hawkins in the backfield. Passing on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. They connect again. The receiver catches his third ball of the game. So it's 2nd and 10. Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. You saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. He hits his receiver. Peterson with the stop at the 45-yard line. Leftwich with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guys. He's playing very well right now.
Hand it off. Gain of about 1.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 47. 5th play of this drive. With the pass, it's his receiver in stride. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. 8-yard gain.
26, the ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play. Second and 2. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Tosses it out to the right. Hawkins covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Under pressure, throws out to the left. Jumps and hits the catch. Leftwich, he's showing no signs of slowing down. That pass puts him over the 400-yard mark. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 1 left. Biggest play of the game to win the game. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. 12 points he's added to their total. His 4th field goal. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Jacksonville 40, Baltimore 37. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.